Hallelujah. Not a prank, nor a dream. It's real. After enduring countless trials and tribulations, Tone's agonizing search for Tu Diem had finally come to a beautiful, heartfelt end, reuniting them in a moment of pure joy and love. Wishing you a healthy and wonderful day. But before that fateful reunion, Tu Diem decided to make a discreet visit to the farm, curious about the state of things in her absence. However, her surprise visit took an unexpected turn when she spotted Tone tenderly tending to the farm. Her heart skipped a beat as she watched him from afar, torn between revealing herself and slipping away unnoticed. Fidgeting with anxiety, Tu Diem wrestled with the decision to approach him or retreat, her emotions in turmoil. The painful words of Tone's mother still lingered in her mind, piercing her heart like a dagger. Feeling vulnerable and unprepared to face the harsh reality, Tu Diem made the difficult decision to leave without a trace, choosing to spare herself further heartache and avoid bothering Tone. Little did she know, this encounter would only add to the longing that would eventually bring them together. That would have been a perfect emotional reunion if Tu Diem had mustered the courage to reveal herself to Tone right then and there. But fate had other, more extraordinary plans in store. Tone's unwavering dedication to finding Tu Diem had led him to the right people and places, slowly but surely uncovering clues that pointed to her whereabouts. As fortune would have it, Tone's search eventually brought him to Mr. Tu's house, where he met the kind-hearted mother who held the key to finding Tu Diem. At first, Mr. Tu's mother was hesitant to disclose any information about Tu Diem, fearing that Tone might be a bad influence. Her guarded demeanor and piercing gaze made Tone's heart skip a beat. But he remained resolute, determined to prove his sincerity. When he revealed that he was Tu Diem's boyfriend and shared the intimate details of their relationship, Mr. Tu's mother's expression softened, and she began to scrutinize Tone with a mix of curiosity and caution. As Tone poured his heart out, recounting the trials and tribulations he and Tu Diem had faced, Mr. Tu's mother's doubts slowly dissipated. Convinced by Tone's genuine words and evident devotion, she finally relented, a warm smile spreading across her face. Tone's heart swelled with joy and relief as he realized that his long, arduous search was finally coming to an end, and he would soon be reunited with Tu Diem. Unbeknownst to Tu Diem, Tone had finally traced her location. In a moment that would stand still, there he was, the love of her life. With longing in his eyes, gazing at her lovingly, standing right behind her. Time seemed to freeze as Tu Diem's heart skipped a beat. Her breath caught in her throat. She was speechless, unable to move, her entire being frozen in shock and wonder. Tone's eyes locked onto hers, filled with adoration and love, as he gently reached out to her. Without a word, Tu Diem let him guide her to the car, her hand instinctively reaching out to his. The world around them melted away, leaving only the two of them, lost in the depths of each other's eyes. The long search, the countless obstacles, the endless longing, all seemed to fade into insignificance as they finally found each other again. Tone brought Tu Diem to a serene lakeside, where the gentle lapping of the water against the shore created a soothing melody. The peaceful surroundings seemed to envelop them in a warm embrace, allowing them to open up to each other. As they sat together, Tu Diem's eyes filled with remorse, and she apologized profusely for the arduous journey Tone had undertaken to find her. However, when Tone asked about the reason behind her departure, Tu Diem hesitated, her voice barely above a whisper. She couldn't bring herself to reveal the truth about his mother's disapproval, fearing it might tarnish their relationship further. Instead, she fabricated a gentle lie, telling Tone that she had left to visit her relatives. A story close enough to the truth, yet far enough to spare his mother's feelings. Unbeknownst to Tu Diem, Tone had already pieced together the truth, and a silent resolve hardened within him. He would fight for their love, no matter the obstacles. As Tu Diem returned to Mr. Tu's residence, she introduced Tone as her boyfriend to Mr. Tu's mother. But Tu Diem was taken aback when she realized that Tone and Mr. Tu's mother had already met. It was through her that Tone had finally located her. The surprise was evident on Tu Diem's face as she pieced together the events. She asked Tone to give her some time to stay with Mr. Tu's mother until Mr. Tu returned from his business trip, citing her concern for his mother's well-being. However, Mr. Tu's mother encouraged Tu Diem to go back to the farm with Tone, telling her not to worry about staying, as Tu Pun was living nearby and she could visit her anytime. As a sign of gratitude, Tu Diem remained committed to staying with Mr. Tu's mother until her son returned. Tone understood the situation and agreed to the temporary arrangement, relieved that Tu Diem was safe. He also returned her phone so they could keep in touch. Now that they are reunited, Tu Diem should harness the power of Tone's unwavering devotion and love for her as her ultimate shield and armor against his mother's disapproval. Embracing this newfound strength, she should stand her ground with unshakable conviction, determined to face whatever challenges come their way. Rather than fleeing from the situation, she should stand firmly by Tone's side, unwavering in her commitment to their love. Acknowledging that his mother is an integral part of Tone's life, Tu Diem should accept that she cannot be erased from Tone's life equation, and instead, focus on building a relationship that works for all parties involved. Knowing that Tone's love for her is unrelenting and that he will stop at nothing to find her, she should refuse to let him endure the same anguish and heartache again. With fate continually reuniting them, Tu Diem should stand resolute, confident that their love will ultimately prevail over any obstacle that comes their way. This episode was truly heartwarming, and despite a few imperfections, it resonated deeply with viewers who thoroughly enjoyed and savored every moment. What mattered most was the team's ability to strike the perfect balance. They didn't prolong this chapter or stretch the narrative out unnecessarily. Instead, they delivered a concise and impactful story that gave the audience exactly what they were craving. By avoiding cliches like prank episodes or dream sequences that can leave viewers frustrated and confused, the team showed a keen understanding of their audience's needs. Kudos to the director, scriptwriter, and the entire team for crafting an eventful and satisfying episode that left a lasting impression on the viewers. Did you feel the same about this episode? Share your thoughts. Feel free to leave your comment below with your theories and predictions.